There's truly something special about these clowns. Hey there guys, it's DJ here from Reptiles for Centuries, and in today's video it's all about special clown combos, so sit back and enjoy this video. So firstly, let's touch base. What is the special gene? So special falls under bowel complex animals. So bowel complex animals are animals which, when they react with each other, we get either a pure white snake or almost a pure white snake. So with special, there's actually two lines of special. We get the Baker line special and then the Noco line special. In my opinion, the Baker line is much better than the Noco line, just because the Baker line has got more alien heads and actually increase of coloration. So when we actually look at the special clown ball pythons, when special and clown interact with each other, we actually get a lot of burnt oranges in the combo. And as you guys can see, is this awesome head stamp that this animal's got. As you guys can see, it's got like a really nice rustic burned look to this animal, and when it reacts with certain combinations, this actually increases and we get more of an orange look. Then guys, when special and Spotnose react with each other in clown, we get an absolutely beautiful animal. So let's first take a look at this Spotnose Clown female we've got here. And as you guys will see, is of course Spotnose increases the amount of teardrops we have in clown combos and really gives us this defined awesome head stamp. And as you guys will see, is the Spotnose Clowns already has got a great look in terms of coloration with them. A lot of fading in the dorsal striping or the dorsal patterning. But when we actually look at the special Spotnose Clowns, they're even actually more beautiful. And you guys will see is now we get the great coloration of the special clowns and we get the great pattern distribution of the Spotnose, and we actually get a bit of both worlds when they react with each other. And now let's actually look at them both side by side. Okay guys, so let's look at them side by side. As you guys can see, is this Spotnose Clown female is a huge female. This special Spotnose Clown female is actually nearing 2 kgs, to give you guys a size reference between her and the Spotnose Clown. But here you guys can really see the influence of the special gene with the Spotnose Clowns. All of the black pigment we've got with the Spotnose Clowns actually become like a, I'd say, a light brown coloration, and really just a really overall beautiful animal. And what I love about the special, even though it's still in the bowel complex, we don't necessarily get the same effect as what we get with Mojave and Phantom and lesser in the clown combos. But the special clown actually brings out a lot of burnt oranges and just overall just enlightens the animal. So two absolutely beautiful females. Both of these females are actually in our breeding rotation of this year, so we're going to be super excited to see actually what we get out of them. And guys, let's head over to the hatchling section. We hatched out some incredible special clown combos this past year, and I'm super excited to show you guys them. Then guys, let's start it off with two special clowns that we produced this past season. And as you guys can see, is there's definitely some variability with the specials. Like I said, we get the Baker line and then we get the Noco line. So we used to have both lines, and honestly over the years we've just been working now with the Baker line, but they are still very variable. So here we've got two special clown combos, and as you guys can see is yet again what I talked about, the more burnt orange and just the increase of coloration. Another key characteristic in special clown combos is the increase of white teardrops that we've got. And what I've seen is this is actually quite predominant with most of the special clowns in the past. This one doesn't have necessarily so many, but still a really beautiful animal. And I must say, with special in clown, I think it's a great gene to add into your clown projects. I think there's a lot of potential with them, and I think in the future, if we really go to Cypress special clown stuff that we'll show a bit later in this video, that's what I think the true potential is with these clown combos. And especially if we go a bit later on the darker route, let's say for instance with Blackhead, Black Pastel and many others. Then guys, here we've actually got an Entie Special pinstripe head clown, and here we've got an Entie Special pinstripe clown. So basically the one is a visual and the other one is a head form. So just looking at the Entie Special pinstripe head clown, as you guys will see, which is also quite predominant in some of the plain special combos without clown, is definitely the increase of white that we've got on the side of the animals. So really subtle but beautiful combo. Then if we look at the Entie Special Pinstripe Clown, of course Entie is a reduction gene, so it reduces the pattern quite a lot. Pinstripe, when it reacts into Clown, is a really not a subtle interaction, but we can still see the Pinstripe actually dominating the Clown patterning and really making it a faint lines in terms of the Clown patterning. And of course Special is just now increasing the coloration of this animal. It's a bit difficult to see with the snake. As I said, Pinstripe is quite dominant in Clowns, but where we can really see the Special influencing this snake is on the head stamp. You'll see this animal's got quite a orange head stamp compared to other Entie Pinstripe Clown combos. So I must say, a really nice animal, and I really love the outlining oranges that the snake has got. And I think even though he's got Pinstripe, which is a really dominant gene, I think he's going to age incredibly well. Then guys, here we've got a special Spotnose head clown, and we've got a beautiful special Spotnose clown here. This male, the special Spotnose clown, could possibly be red stripe as well. The father of this clutch was exactly the same as this male, but we never could have pinpointed if he is in fact red stripe or not. But here you guys can really see the power of Clown and what Clown does with all of these co-dominant genes that interacts with Clown. I mean, this is just a red stripe special head clown, and as you guys can see, is even though there's increased coloration compared to a plain spot nose, there isn't a huge difference. But when we actually interact it with the clown, you guys can see it completely blows it out, and we've got a really awesome animal. So just looking at the special spot nose clown, you guys will see is that this animal has got such awesome teardrops and a really increased amount of orange. And overall, you can just see all of the saturation that Special brings into the Spotnose Clown combos. I think Special and Spotnose, judging by this combo, is just made for each other, and it's something that I'm going to work on in the near future into our Ultramore Clown projects, DG Clowns, and plenty other projects. And what I want to do quickly is just for a side-by-side comparison, I'd like to actually put the Special Spotnose Clown next to a plain Spotnose Clown, that we can see the difference. As you guys can see is here now a side-by-side comparison between the special Spotnose Clown and then just the Spotnose Clown. The Spotnose Clown has still got a lot of dark pigment, but with the special, the dark pigment actually becomes a really rustic brown or orange look to it, and just a huge difference between these two animals. And it's actually crazy to think that one gene can have such a huge impact on the Spotnose Clowns. So two beautiful animals, and I must say I'm really excited about the special gene. Then guys, let's take it to the opposite route here. Now we're going into the darker complex with the special clown combos. So here we've got a black pastel Spotnose special head for clown, and here we've actually got the visual version. So this is a black pastel special Spotnose clown. And yet again, what I was talking about, the increased white saddles and the white markings in the special combos, you guys will see it's quite predominant even in this black pastel special Spotnose head clown. You'll see the amount of whites we've got on the side is just so much more compared to any black pastel Spotnose. And of course, if you look at the head stamp, we've got a nice burnt orange look here as well. And looking at the visual, two of my favorite genes as well. We've got black pastel and special again reacting with each other, and of course Spotnose bringing out a lot of patterning in this animal. And if we look at even at this animal at the sides, you see the increased of white teardrops on the side of the animal. And I just love this look of this snake. We still have the black pastel having an effect on the increased darkness of the snake, but the special just really enlightening the coloration and bringing out this awesome mix between both the black pastel and the special look. Then guys, here we've got a red stripe special sugar clown, and I really love this little female. So of course red stripe and special brings out a lot of burnt oranges in the clown combos, and when they mixed with each other into one animal, we actually get an increased amount of coloration. And as you guys can see is in the dorsal striping, the pattern is, or the coloration is, a lot lighter compared to a plain red stripe or plain special clown. Of course, sugar blows out the sides and really increases the amount of whites we've got on the sides. And especially if you look here at this back side of this animal, you'll see that Sugar just blows out the patterning completely. So this is one of our holdback females. We're going to keep her back for the near future. I think she's got 3 great genes into clown, which is going to work well with our future of this collection. So a really nice female and a great addition to our breeding projects. Then guys, the next 2 animals we're going to show you guys are from the Cypress Special Clown project, and I'm really excited to show you guys these animals. They really blew my expectations, so let's take a look. Then guys, here we've got a Cypress Special Clown, and here we've got a Cypress Special Spotnose Clown. And looking at the Cypress Special Clown, you guys will see is just look at the amount of oranges we've got in this combo. And of course, Cypress and Clown, when it reacts with each other, unfortunately we lose a bit of the head stamp of the Clown. But what you guys will see is with the Cypress Clown or the Cypress Special Clown, you guys will just see how orange this head stamp is. And I must say, just such a beautiful animal, and 2 subtle genes into Clown. I mean, this is a really basic combo and actually quite easy to make. And I mean, look how beautiful this animal is. You can just see the amount of burnt oranges the snake has got, and I just love the Cypress patterning in the snake. And looking at the Cypress Special Spotnose Clown, here you guys can see is the wonder that Special and Cypress and Spotnose in Clown just makes. The Spotnose just blows out the patterning of the Cypress Special Clowns and just gives us a lot more intense, vibrant coloration. And I just love everything about this animal. I think the color distribution is perfect, the pattern is just outstanding, and I think overall this is just such an incredible animal with the amount of oranges that we've got. And if you look at her as well, you guys will see is look at that really awesome patterning that she's got, and such a beautiful animal. And I'm really excited to have hatched out this little female. And that's it in terms of all of the Special Clown combos we hatched out this past season. I really love the Special gene, and I think there's huge potential with it in the near future, especially in the Clown combos. So just a recap, in my opinion, the Baker line Special is much better than the Noco line. I'm not saying the Noco line is not nice, but in my opinion, if you want the most orange and the most burnt look from your special projects, make sure to work with the Baker line.